Live from across Northern California, this is Good Day.
I'm looking to give your budgeting skills a boost and save hundreds of dollars in the process.
Credit Hacks author Rondi Lambeth joins us in studio with some tips. Good morning.
Rondi.
Rondi, excuse me.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm awesome. Glad to be
Please
here.
help us save us money.
I would love to.
How do we
We're
start?
cheap.
You know,
We're
Good Morning America.
cost-conscious.
Good Morning America.
Good Day.
Money Magazine says that the average American with less than a 680 credit score will lose $300 a month. Take that, please.
Okay.
So losing it is like taking. We're going to rip this money up.
What?
Ready?
No, we don't like
Okay.
doing that.
Come on, nice.
This is fake, by the way.
You're not supposed to say
Give
that.
away
Yes,
the
I have to say that
secret.
because I don't want people mad.
You don't want to get in trouble, right?
Yeah.
So Money Magazine says they lose $350 a month, and that's really because of lost opportunities, higher interest rates, and higher car insurance rates. 70% of employers now check credit.
Oh.
And so you can potentially not even get a job. So my 5 credit hacks is, number 1, the debit card debacle, which is never use a debit card.
Oh, what? That's all I
Yeah.
use.
Like when we go to the restaurants.
Right, and so like I just looked up here on Google, there's over 100 Arco gas stations, and they only take debit cards at Arco. When you use a debit card,
Now you pay
give
35
access.
cents.
Yeah, you pay 35 cents, but you give access to the world, your checking account. And if you live paycheck to paycheck, like 67% of Americans, it can take as much as 4 months to get your money back from the bank. So that's hack number 1. Don't use the debit card because it can take countless hours to fix it,
Okay.
and you can lose a lot of money.
Okay.
The next hack is what I call the trifecta, which you need to have at least 3 open revolving credit cards at all times.
Instead of one.
Instead of 1. And the reason for this is FICO is trying to predict the future on whether or not you're going to pay your bills on time for the next 2 years.
Oh.
And they found over the last 60 years, people with 3 credit cards are less likely to miss a payment than someone with 1 or none.
Got it.
Kind of think of it like the credaholic
Do
versus alcoholic.
like store
you know?
credit cards count to
That
like
does, yeah, store card-
Nordstrom's?
Yeah, they do,
Okay.
absolutely.
Which, speaking
Okay.
of, remind me to pay my Nordstrom's
Got
account.
it.
Yes.
Thank you.
The next thing is never do this. Never carry all of your credit cards with you in your purse or wallet. Because if you lose this, they're going to close them. It lowers your credit score when you have a card that's closed. And it takes a long time to fix all of that.
And it's also true, you need to take a picture of them,
Yes.
right? Front and
Yes.
back.
Front and back.
Just to help in case you do lose them, right?
Yes. It just makes it easier for you. The next thing is you should never go over 10% of your credit limit. Now, I got the big calculator because people are bad with math. That's why they have the 10%, 18, and 20% on your receipts when you go out to dinner.
Right.
But never go over 10%. When you go over 10% of your credit limit,
Yeah.
your scores will actually drop about 10 points per 10%.
But how does that even happen? If you have
Yeah.
a credit limit, how can it go over?
So let's say your credit limit is $5,000. You should never spend more than $500. 10% of your credit
Oh, I
limit.
see, I see.
10%
Oh, okay,
utilization.
got it, got it, got it.
Because they know people that max out their credit cards are more likely to miss a payment than people that just put a little bit of money on it.
I see. Okay,
Oh,
question
got it.
for you. I have a credit card from my bank. I never use it. Is that bad? My mom gets on me sometimes. She's like, you just got to use it for one thing.
It really is bad. These are all active credit cards.
Okay.
So each one of these has some type of bill, whether it's a Netflix, a electric bill, gas bill, insurance bill, cell phone. So you want to put something on the cards.
At least
every
one
single-
time, or how often?
Just once a month.
Oh.
And just set it up on auto payment. Like
Oh, okay.
my Sears card is $9.99 every month. It's Netflix. That's the only thing I've used it for in like 6
Oh,
years.
it's a Sears.
I
It
see.
keeps
Okay.
it open.
Credit
Like your
card. Got it.
Nordstrom's, if you don't use
Oh,
it,
no, I use that one all the
they're
time.
going to
That
close
one's
it on
doing
you.
good.
And then your score goes down. And then the last one is
What is going on with
what
this?
I call this the Godfather effect, or the Godfather offer. If you have the credit cards and you're like 58% of households here in Sacramento that don't pay off their credit cards every month. So they're essentially financing their Big Macs, their Taco Bells, their Starbucks.
Right, yeah.
And they're paying interest on that. So if you are not paying them off, what I want you to do is go to the grocery store and you want to get some
What are you
hamburger.
doing?
And you want to put your credit cards in the hamburger and make a credit card meatball.
Okay.
Put it in the freezer. That's going to prevent you from making those spur-of-the-moment purchases in the middle of the night when you can't sleep.
And you can't get to it.
Yeah, so you can't get to it. You can't microwave it. It's going to take a couple hours to thaw it out. So you want to do this. This could save you thousands of dollars in interest.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Where can people find you? Real
They can
quick?
find me anywhere on social media at Rondi Lambeth and rondilambeth.com. Other thing, I got a book, Credit Hacks. I'm happy to give that away for free. Anybody that wants it, use the code Sacramento, and I'll give them the book for free.
Sounds good. Thank you. I would shake your hands, but no.
I know.
I know, but you touched.
Thanks.